comes from the title of Mughal army leaders. My book breaks down the Sikh nature of doing good. Along with our distinctive visual identities and selfless acts of Seva, there are other traits and behaviours associated with Sikhs. In India, Sikhs have a reputation for being brave and standing up for the right cause, even at great personal cost. They are also known to be happy-go-lucky folks who readily laugh at their own expense, despite carrying the legacy of a troubled history. Punjab bore the brunt of India-Pakistan's partition violence, and Sikhs were the ones mainly affected by the Jallianwala Bagh shooting and the gut-wrenching violence in the wake of the death of Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. But through this all, we remain resilient and rebuild our lives through hard work. If there's ever a natural disaster or act of terrorism, Indians know that a Gurdwara is a safe haven for them. Sikhs will be the first to offer help, not just to fellow Sikhs, but to everyone irrespective of their background. Of course, these are stereotypes, but they do stem from some truth. I've seen it in my life, and it was further validated in the research for this book. Each of the 8 chapters in my book is dedicated to a particular Sikh trait: selfless service, joy, courage, resilience, humour, hard work, equality, and positivity. Embodying them will help you do more good and also lead a better life. Lastly, I truly believe that these lessons can benefit everyone, no matter where they live in the world or what they believe in. You don't need to be religious to read this book. I rely heavily on evidence from the behavioural sciences to back my findings. So get ready to be surprised, because truth be told, approaching life from a strong, ethical and joyful place is rather light on the heart. Seva is a solution that is as extraordinary as it is simple. Introduction. Why do Sikhs do good? Think of any scene of disaster in India, and you'll find a common thread. Sikh volunteers rallying to the site, feeding migrant workers, giving assistance to riot victims, and cleaning up after earthquakes. In the past year, full of so much difficult news, this 30 million strong community stood out yet again for their extraordinary acts of kindness. In 2021 alone, the media has reported some incredible stories on this very subject. The Hemkunt Foundation, started by Hartiraf Singh and his family, set up oxygen langars in various cities like New Delhi, Mumbai and Kolkata to help COVID-19 patients when India was facing an oxygen shortage. Gurdwara Rakab Ganj Sahib in New Delhi launched the Guru Tegh Bahadur COVID Care Centre to make up for the shortage of hospital beds in the city during the pandemic. Bangla Sahib Gurdwara in New Delhi launched India's biggest free-of-charge dialysis centre this year. The Guru Harkishan Institute of Medical Sciences and Research Kidney Dialysis Hospital, situated in the Gurdwara complex, can offer dialysis facility to 101 patients simultaneously and cater to a total of 500 patients every day. In Dubai, a Gurdwara trust worked with a healthcare organisation to provide 5,000 COVID-19 vaccines to people of all ages and backgrounds. Gurdwara Takhad Shri Hazur Sahib in Nanded, Maharashtra, decided to use all the gold donated by devotees over the past 50 years to construct hospitals and medical colleges. Currently, residents of Nanded travel to Hyderabad or Mumbai for medical treatment. All through the 2020 pandemic, Sikhs reached new heights of doing Seva. Since religious gatherings were prohibited, Sikhs distributed langar, the free meal served by Gurdwaras to anyone who wishes to partake of it, and groceries via food delivery trucks and drive-through setups all over the world. Baba Karnail Singh Kaida, the 81-year-old of the Dera Ka Seva Gurdwara Langar Sahib, fed over 2 million migrants on Maharashtra's highway in 3 months following the nationwide lockdown. In June 2020, the New York Times piece titled "How to Feed Crowds in a Protest or a Pandemic, the Sikhs Know," highlighted Seva done by American Sikhs in Queens, New York during the pandemic and in Los Angeles during the Black Lives Matter protests. In Detroit, Shalinder Singh and his family distributed hundreds of pizza pies to frontline workers like police officers, hospital staff and firefighters. The Dashmesh Culture Center in Calgary built a vegetable